Welcome to Bern, to the Wankdorf Stadium, and you come at the saddest moment of the night, because here in the stadium, a minute's silence is being observed in memory of the late Jock Stein, the manager of Scotland, who died in such tragic circumstances in Ninian Park in Cardiff last night. Des Casey, the president of the Football Association of Ireland, requested that the Swiss FA should observe a minute's silence for Jock Stein, and they obliged. And tonight in Bern, it's Switzerland against the Republic of Ireland, with Group 6 qualification place more or less on the line here, because the loser can virtually forget about Mexico 1986. It's as simple as that. Reading the Swiss newspapers about this match, you could just as easily have swapped the names of Switzerland and Ireland and the names of the players, because the story is exactly the same. These two countries find themselves in exactly the same position. 5 points from 5 games behind Denmark, and the loser here tonight can say goodbye to Mexico. That is how the table stands at the moment. 6 points from 4 games for the Danes, the Irish and the Swiss next. The Soviet Union, though, with 3 games to play, all of them at home, and the Irish visiting Moscow in October, and Norway more or less also rans as far as their results so far have shown. But a beautiful day in Bern and a very pleasant autumn evening. Very hot today, still quite close and not quite dark, though the lights beaming down on the Wankdorf Stadium, which has a fair old crowd in it, and among them a fair sprinkling of Irish supporters. Very different Swiss side from the one that played in Dublin. 5 changes in all. They haven't scored in their last 3 games, so they know there's a great deal at stake for them here in front of their home fans. Jerry Daly, their number 7 on the halfway line, played for Ireland when they were beaten here 1-0 in the European Championship in 1975. 10 years on, can he turn the tables? Also involved that night, Liam Brady and the manager and assistant, Owen Hand and Terry Conroy. They feel they have a lot to prove, but the form is good and they're ready to roll. Spanish referee Emilio Soriano Aldaren from Zaragoza, on the FIFA list since 1978. Just waits until the Witchigar reaches 8, checks with his 2 fellow countrymen, the linesmen, to make sure all is in order. 40 years of age he is, and a man with considerable experience already. Stapleton and Daly then standing over the ball. Conditions absolutely perfect for the most important night for Irish football. Mark Lawrenson playing in midfield, seeking Cascarino. Ian Albon is the defending player. Brigi tangling with Beglin. Sheedy coming away. The last touch was Perez, and the ball is out. Perez, number 7 for Switzerland, and Collier, number 8, have been brought in to do a man-marking job. Perez on Liam Brady and Collier on Kevin Sheedy. They are the danger men in the view of the Swiss. This is Sheedy. And the first chance for the Swiss to move out of their own territory. Perez fouled there. Collier, number 8. Grasshoppers, Zurich in Switzerland. 5 is Geiger, and the left back is Schellebaum. Hermann, distinctive mane of fair hair, the Swiss captain. Won by Beglin. Collier. McCarthy doing the clearing. Charlie and Albon with the throw. Hermann. Daly doing the battling. That was off Beglin. Now, Heinz Hermann, vastly experienced player, appearing in the colours of Switzerland for the 62nd time. Perret, McCarthy, and then cleared by Jerry Daly. Cascarino chasing, running in Albon. That's a free kick. Geiger wearing 5. Beglin read that well. This is Sheedy. And Brady's first involvement. Intelligent ball. Lawrenson, Daly, and now Chris Hughton. The play has been called back. Perret, the Swiss man marker, meant to be marking Liam Brady. In fact, did the business on Mark Lawrenson then, unfairly. Too serious an offence to allow advantage to continue. The referee wanted to have his word. David O'Leary. They were worried about being caught offside. Checked the run. And the ball beat them all. This goalkeeper, Carl Engel, he broke a couple of ribs in the game in Dublin and had to go off midway through the first half. By then, he'd already seen the ball hit the back of the net. Ireland were on their way to victory. Loose one from Daly. Good tackle by Mick McCarthy. That was dangerous. Mate steaming in on that. But now Stapleton in some room. Chris Hughton. Cascarino, where's the number 9? Daly there. Seeking the throw and finding it. Liam Brady. Hughton. Sheedy. Brady. And Hermann to clear it. Well, the Irish were positive. Stapleton doing the covering unsuccessfully. In Albon. And that's Collar. And now support, which came to nothing. Shelleybaum, the left back, was up to help his attack. The Irish defence was pulled apart. But no threat as yet on either goal in the 5th minute of the game. Hughton. Brady. Lawrenson was making the move through the middle. The pass wasn't good enough to find him. Daly, the guilty party there. It's Marco Shelleybaum. Foul. Geiger to Egli. Perret. Lawrenson intercepting. Geiger. Hermann. The run is by Mate. He got there. Positive defensive header by McCarthy. Switzerland have a throw. Collar. And Collar and Mate together, fouling Kevin Sheedy. Mark Lawrenson. Stapleton. Sheedy. For Stapleton again. Ball beats him. Geiger the sweeper. Shelleybaum the left back. Hermann. Well, that was very ambitious. Fortunate to keep possession, the Swiss. In Albon to Egli. Kohler. Lovely little ball inside. Well read, though, by Sheedy. And Bregi doing well. Mate should have done better. Perry. Mate. Kohler. And back to Albon. Albon once more. Mate. Herman now. And McDonough taking no chances. They had their tails up, the Swiss. Herman's was the final shot. Nobody came to him. He had chance to open it up. McDonough took no chances himself, but was well behind it. Switzerland taking heart from that little flurry. Herman to Bregi. Perret. Albon. Mate. Albon. And a mistake again by Brady. And the shot was Bregi's. And McDonough again was behind it. Georges Bregi with the final shot. Liam Brady getting in a bit of a tangle. That's Paul Wolfisberg, the Swiss manager, an architect by profession. And that's a throw to the Swiss. Andy Egli. Heinz Hermann and Egli once more. Perret, well beaten by Lawrence and now Stapleton. Daly, Brady, and the run from Sheedy, well found. Lots of men in the middle. Sheedy's cross, and Cascarino was in there to put the pressure on Egli. That was a good positive attack, exposing the flank. Brady's ball to Sheedy. The cross was looking for Cascarino, and it took good defence by Egli, the Swiss number 4. Ireland's first corner then, and Jerry Daly the man to take it. Cascarino again in, but the goalkeeper's safe and secure. 1 against 1. And nothing in it for Bregi. Positive Irish burst that, coming some 9 minutes into the game. And now we've passed 10 minutes. And it's still Switzerland 0, Ireland 0. Mick McCarthy. Dave O'Leary. Ahead of him there's some movement, but obviously not sufficient to encourage him to play it short and defeat. In any event, Ireland have won a free kick. As O'Leary played that ball forward, there was a nudge on Frank Stapleton. So out of nothing, there is now a free kick in a very dangerous position. In the final third of the field. They're about 30 yards from the Swiss goal line. Jerry Daly then to take it. Cascarino, back post. The whistle is gone. Well, the whistle had in any case gone. But Cascarino showing there what he's been showing Owen Hand when the Irish manager has gone to watch Gillingham play. That he's a dangerous man in the penalty area. Herman. This is Verdi. Cut out by McCarthy. Mark Lawrenson. Fouled there by Christian Mate. And Lawrenson to Daly. Sheedy. Curling away from Stapleton. Cascarino bravely in and leaving his mark. And has given away a free kick. I think that's what they call putting yourself about a bit. He knows he's in the shop window, Tony Cascarino. If he can establish himself as an international, having been given this chance, then he may well find a higher level in which to ply his trade. Good positive ball by McDonough. Houghton to Daly. Daly now to Cascarino. But the support was lacking on that occasion. The Swiss enjoying more possession at the moment. Herman. Aigley. Brady's the Irishman with him. You can run backwards all night as far as the Irish are concerned. Alain Geiger. Schellebaum. And Aigley tackled by Brady. The ball though breaks for Schellebaum. And McCarthy had to be positive there. Fortunate break for Schellebaum. And he put the pressure on the Irish defence. Corner to Switzerland. And plenty of noise from the crowd in Bern. Brady ready to take it. Houghton away. Hacked our men into the penalty area, Switzerland. Chris Houghton on the near post. Up to the job. In any event, there's been a decision against the Swiss, and judging from where Jim McDonough's taking that kick, the ball must have been out of play before Houghton cleared it. Goal kick then to Ireland. Stapleton to Daly. Cascarino. And Daly. And body checked blatantly there by Ian Albon. So Ireland have the free kick. And interesting to note that Cascarino appears to be able to act effectively as a target man. That was a case in point. Ball played up to him. Marker right on his back, and still he was able to control it and get it back to Daly, send him off on a run. Daly body checked, Ireland with the indirect free kick. Houghton taking it. Fouled by Lawrenson. Quarter of an hour gone. Switzerland 0, Ireland 0. Schellebaum. Geiger. Won't please them in Bern. Might well please them back home. Liam Brady. Herman, pressure from Lawrenson. Daly picking it up. And again the Spanish referee blowing the whistle. Herman has won the free kick. Just the incident once more. Lawrenson tackling Herman. And it was that tackle that brought about the free kick to Switzerland, which has given them an attacking chance. Snuffed out by Jim Beglin. Beglin and Matai. And Beglin has been penalised. Jim Beglin, who began the season playing in midfield for Liverpool and subsequently lost his place and is now out of the first team at Anfield. Brady here with a free kick for Switzerland. The touch was Egley's, but it was no more than a touch. And there appeared to be some pushing in there too. So when they have an opportunity to cross the ball at either end, it appears the forwards are over exuberant. The defence finds the pressure eased by the award of a free kick. O'Leary and McCarthy now to bring it out of defence. Offside is the decision against Frank Stapleton. And that's where he was when the whistle sounded. Herman Brady. Nice touch by Collard. O'Leary to the rescue. Stapleton down for Brady. Cascarino is forward. Stapleton again is playing rather deep. It's now Sheedy. And he's looking for Cascarino. A little too tall for him. And the clearance just about effective. Collard. Herman. Oh, bunched ahead of him. Schellebaum. Bregi. Schellebaum again. And Bregi crowded out by Lawrenson. And then Brady, and now it's Petty off Lawrenson. And there's no free kick there. Luthi, who's been ineffectual so far. In fact, I don't think he's even touched the ball, seeking a penalty there by diving on the top of the Irish defender. Luthi, the little number 9 there, middle of your picture, brought into this side because he's been scoring a lot of goals for his club, Neuchâtel Xamax. Switzerland in dire need of somebody to score goals. They've gone 3 whole games and now 19 minutes of this one without a goal. Stapleton, foul. And there's the chant of "Come on, the boys in green" as Brady goes off on a run. Stopped by Schellebaum, the left back. And this is he going forward. McCarthy cutting it out. Lawrenson. Offside given against Stapleton. Marginal enough, but the linesman is directly in line with the play and our cameras aren't. But it can't have been all that far offside. So you must bear in mind, being in line with the man is offside. You don't have to be behind him. Begler with a poor clearance. And Daly, fortunate that the pitch in Bern, less than true. Chris Hughton. Cascarino on that occasion, unable to keep his feet, attempting a swift turn. Geiger. Perez through ball seeking Mate. O'Leary had read it well. Hughton, and now O'Leary. Stapleton, surely fouled by Egley. The free kick has been awarded. And now it'll have to be taken again because it wasn't where it was supposed to be. So Switzerland get everybody between goal and ball, and Brady takes the free kick. Takes it up, rather. Jerry Daly. Houghton digging that out well. Cascarino. Well, he found the room to shake off the marker, but was just unbalanced when he shot. Daly back to Houghton, who dug out the cross, and watched Cascarino shake himself free. I think, to be fair, the marker, Schellebaum, slipped. Cascarino unable to make anything of it. Herman, midway through the first half, no score. Matte. And O'Leary winning the throw. Well, the tension obvious. It doesn't need to be spelt out to the players on the pitch that defeat here is the end of the road. Mathematics and slide rules may argue otherwise, but the combination of fixtures and the likely results would imply that if 2 points are dropped here, the side that drops them can forget about Mexico. Cleared by Geiger. It's now Koller. And Houghton overselling himself. Brady did well to retrieve the situation. Swiss ball. Herman, the captain. Lawrenson beating Koller. Stapleton. There's not a great deal of movement forward for him. When Frank is playing that deep, there's really only one man up, and that's Cascarino. So Ireland have to build patiently, and they do have men on the edge of the area now. Brady and Beglin on the overlap. Good early ball. Inalbon unable to control it. Cascarino. And it went over Sheedy's toe and away. Well, interesting that it should have been Liam Brady who put Beglin away. Brady influential in that and in the best things Ireland have done. But nothing accruing. The Swiss defence in a fair amount of bother. Heinz Herman's throw. McCarthy again solid. And another Swiss throw. Schellebaum. Lawrenson back more or less where he's used to be, at the heart of the defence. Inalbon. Bregi, and now Pere. Herman. Geiger, Schellebaum, and Switzerland being forced to play sideways. Bregi. Lots of room for Heinz Herman. Beglin has come to close. Brady too. He wanted to set himself up too well. And now they give the ball away. Houghton and Brady. And Brady pulled down. The free kick will surely be to Ireland. He's initiated one or two good moves so far, Liam Brady. And from the goal that Jim McDonough's defending, away to the right, the side of Cockles and Muscles goes up. Brady with a free kick. Cascarino. Well, he climbed very well indeed to get to that. He picked him out superbly. The header didn't have all the power, but he certainly got there ahead of the defender. Good leap. Old-fashioned centre-forward play from Tony Cascarino. Inalbon putting pressure on the defense. Herman away. Mate. And now Kohler and Pere. Sheedy getting them out of the hole. Stapleton. Brady. Lovely. Lawrenson. Poor ball. Sheedy was free. Now Herman. And he'll not remember that one when the game's over. Certainly not want to. Chris Hughton. Cascarino and Brady. Now what's available for him? That's for Beglin, and Beglin may have the legs of this fella. Not quite. Good tackle by Mate, the striker. Back defending. It had to be an effective tackle because Beglin well picked out, and not for the first time by Liam Brady. Jerry Daly with the corner. Stapleton is on the near post, and Cascarino is ready to run in to the danger zone. On the edge of the area he is now. Daly's corner. I don't think they had worked that one out properly somehow. And O'Leary sold himself there. Briggy. And fair dues, the big man got back. He seemed to be in two minds about whether to come or stand off, and in the end he did neither. And Brady got a chance, but O'Leary it was who got back to retrieve the damage. He's given the Swiss a bit of heart. Lutti and Brady in there again. Stapleton now, and Brady. Brady. And now Mick McCarthy. The Swiss very quick to close on the opponents in that middle third of the field. Chris Hughton now. O'Leary looking for Stapleton. Stapleton unwilling to give up. Advantage has been played. Lawrenson. Daly trying to get in the back of the defence. Fair enough, the man was fouled, but the ball was with Ireland. They let it go, and they have it again. Hughton. Jerry Daly, he's all right. And Daly again. Stapleton not tall enough. Brady. And there was free kick awarded against the Swiss defender. But Brady tried to set himself up for the volley, so the feet came in. The hand held high to indicate that it's indirect. And a chance to see it again. Brady, yes indeed. Out came Kohler, I think it was, jumping at Brady. And it's a free kick. Indirect. Sheedy, Brady and Daly there. And Daly's is the shot. Beglin to return it into the penalty area. Herman clearing. It seemed a bit half-hearted, that maneuver. The initiative gone. Hughton, who's looked composed at right back. Certainly moving forward, he's added considerably to the attacking width. Stapleton pushed off the ball by Herman. The referee on that occasion played advantage the wrong way, in my view. Oh, slackness in the Irish defence. Briggy, Mate, Kohler, Briggy, Shalabal. Herman. Luty. And off O'Leary. Corner. Piper's done his best effort. Switzerland here with a chance to do something themselves. 5 Swiss in the area. A 6th arriving now in the shape of the big centre half, Andy Egley. And Brady is ready to take the corner. Well, and every picture tells a story. I think that told of the pandemonium in the Irish defence as Brady curled that one in. 6s and 7s wouldn't be in it a little bit. However, Hermann didn't make contact, which he had been intending to do, the Swiss captain. So it's a goal kick to Ireland. Fortunately enough, that must count as a very lucky let-off. "12 minutes to half-time. Perret, Geiger. And Hermann trying to be too clever by half. Brady and the supporters in the wrong places. That's why he's going that way. It's very easy to criticise when players move back like that, but Ireland still have the possession. And had he played it to the only man who was available, Frank Stapleton, on the left and in a bad position, it might well have been lost. So that explains the reversing manoeuvre that Ireland indulged in. Now they're going forward, but Brady gives it away. And wins it back. Houghton. Jerry Daly. Too tall for Stapleton. Hermann, the captain. Egley. Brady and Perret. Luty, well read by McCarthy. Now Hermann, who loves coming from deep. But now a chance of a break here. The Swiss have piled everybody forward and Ireland really need to move up quickly. It's 4 against 3. Beglin on the ball. And Stapleton had run offside. The Swiss overcommitted themselves there, but Ireland unable to punish them. That's something similar on now. Daly. Pulling the defender away from the middle to leave the space for such as Cascarino to fill. Back to Lawrenson now. That's for Sheedy. Well to get up, but he fouled his man in doing so. Minutes to half-time. Switzerland 0, Ireland 0. A little bit of aggro off the ball there, involving Egley and Brady. And it's now Switzerland with Collier. And again. And a third time. And Lawrenson to bring it away. Brady. Jerry Daly. I wonder what's going through his mind. I think you saw for yourself what happened there. Cascarino was the Irishman involved. And Andy Egley, the Swiss. Big centre half. He's just back from Borussia Dortmund, playing with Grasshoppers in Zurich. And he's been charging around there like a bull in some kind of shop. I don't think you can refer to a football match as a china shop, but certainly Egli has been putting his weight around. Brady with the free kick. Stapleton with the touch. Stapleton backing in. Switzerland with a free kick. Beglin. That was very well played by Jim Beglin, taking the pressure off the congested left side. McCarthy to Lawrenson. Cascarino pulling away to the right. And Lawrenson showed too much of the ball to the Swiss. McCarthy sending it forward. Cascarino bumping into Egli. The free kick has been given Switzerland's way. Just a little bit of niggle creeping into this. As we've been saying, of course, there is a great deal at stake. Mate, Pere, and now Mate again. And McCarthy and Beglin together. Any suggestion that might have been handball, I think, ruled out as it was accidental. Sheedy. Brady moving through the middle. And that is for Jerry Daly. Not the best ball of the night, but still the possession is there. Now Brady. Daly again. Houghton overlapping on the right. Daly looking for Cascarino. Egli getting it away. Labrighi. Herman. Charlie in Albon. Herman. Schellebaum. And Houghton holding his man there. Well, I don't think there's any point in arguing. It's quite obvious what he did. And the referee perfectly justified in giving the free kick to Switzerland. Marco Schellebaum then, the left back, who wears number 2, take the free kick. 6 Swiss in and around the area. In Albon! From surely no more than 4 yards, Charlie in Albon managed to sky it over the top. Schellebaum picked him out so well. Got in behind the defenders, made the contact, put it over the top. Well, seeing that and bearing in mind the corner that caught everybody by surprise and Herman almost put into the net earlier on, doesn't really do much for your blood pressure if you're following the team in green and white. The defence looking less than secure. Maybe they have it to thank that Switzerland haven't scored in their last 3 internationals. Herman, nobody picked him up. A dreadful ball, raging with himself. The chance was on there for something to be done. Well, there's the Irish bench. No panic as yet by the look of the gesticulations. Everything ordered and calm and controlled. A little under 4 minutes to half-time, still no score. Sheedy won that, and the free kick. Tells its story. Stapleton clattered that behind there. That's that fella Egli again, number 4. The better position for the free kick from an Irish point of view. Brady. Engel not taking any chances. Houghton and O'Leary. And Switzerland are pushed right up. So they've got to try and do it all over again. Brady, and Beglin is offside. Geiger. Inalbon. Kohler and Perret. Beglin just digging it out, sending it anywhere. It really is dreadfully scrappy. Needs somebody to bring a bit of order to it. Daly. That was an astonishing passage of play for an international match. Perret. Hermann now. Brigi. Hermann. And he picks out Kohler very well. Beglin, the covering player. Sheedy, rather. Beglin now. Off Beglin to give the corner. Final minute of the first half. And a corner to the Swiss. Bragi to take. O'Leary not tall enough. Hermann. And coming to Bragi. And Bragi's feet were too high. Free kick then to Ireland, just outside the penalty area, just there. And now O'Leary. Well, we've played over the 45 and there were no stoppages at all, and the whistle has gone. And that's it, end of the first half. Living dangerously perhaps, but still living to fight another day. Half-time score in Bern, Switzerland 0, Republic of Ireland 0. Join us after the break.
Well, the second half has just begun in Bern, so let's go straight across to George Hamilton.
And just in the opening phase of the second half, a free kick awarded against Mark Lawrenson, just on the edge of the Swiss penalty area for that foul on Andy Egley. You've missed nothing. And it's still scoreless. No changes on either side. And the game picking up really where it left off, with a little bit of infighting, but nothing to compare with the sabre thrust. Here's Cascarino. Jerry Daly. Coming in at the back is Sheedy, but too many Swiss there. No, here's Brady. Kohler seeing to him. Bragi for Switzerland. A total misunderstanding as Mate set off on an opposite course to the one followed by the ball. Geiger the sweeper. And again, Frank Stapleton has been penalised, being over robust. Engel the goalkeeper. Daly. and Houghton. That about sums up what's been happening for Ireland so far. Bright ideas coming to nothing. Not to say that the Swiss are that much more effective in that department. Their throw. Pere. Mate. It's a foul throw. Well, if it was a foul throw, he's given a free kick. Cascarino's touch to Daly. Stapleton. Brady. He found some room. And a good tackle there by Pere. But in any event, the whistle had gone for an offside. The linesman on the near side, not initially spotted by the referee, but then he did. Beglin. McCarthy. Stapleton and Sheedy. Brady. For Houghton. And Chris Houghton wants to go all the way. Well, he hasn't scored many, Chris Houghton. He got one against Cyprus some years ago. He very nearly got one there, thanks to the goalkeeper. Deciding to have a pot himself, Engel made all sorts of problems for himself, and Inal Bon it was who got it away. Cascarino hovering there. Brady to take the corner. Cascarino up. And Herman coming away. Chelabao. And now Luthi. Chelabao. Seven is Pere. Collier. Mate. And Daly finishing it off for them. Brady up the line, but there's nobody there. Inal Bon in no trouble. Herman. Swiss believe something's on here. Listen to the roar. Egley, Brady, good save. Good shot from Georges Brady, coming unexpectedly. McDonough saw it late, but got down well. From behind McDonough's goal, played up to Brady, took the chance, nobody'd be on him, spun shot, McDonough saw it late, but there he was to save it. So attempts at either end. The Irish goalkeeper looking more secure. Brady. Collier and Cascarino. And Brady now. Now once more with Herman. Egley. Advantage played until he lost possession. But he's been the guy who's been in the wars most for the Swiss. And he's obviously the one who's been fouled the most. Yet again they have a free kick. 6 is Herman, 10 is Brady. And now Chelabao. Well, It was Luty's header, but it never posed any problem to McDonagh. Little striker who's in form at the moment for his club. Need to produce more than that on the international stage. Cascarino knocking it on. Now Geiger. O'Leary read it well. Houghton to Stapleton. Lawrenson. Mate. Egley once more. And Inalbon. Now Herman. Schellebaum. Geiger. Lots of red shirts forward. Good saving header by Beglin. Brady on the ball. Sheedy. Brady obstructed there by Collier. Brady once more. Stapleton fouled. A little bit obvious. Charlie in Albon. Brady. Not the best cross he's ever delivered. Ten minutes of the second half gone. Switzerland 0, Ireland 0. Perret. Come on. And in the end, Mick McCarthy. Houghton. Brady. Stapleton got a little touch. Sheedy battling in there. And Stapleton is down hurt. Back on his feet. I'm happy to report. Perret. Collier. Mate. It's a corner. McCarthy was the interception. David O'Leary doing the organising. Brady with the corner. Again, the corner posing the problems. The near post ball on that occasion. The man wasn't picked up. But fortunately, the Swiss front men are sufficiently disorganized as to be unable to capitalize on eventualities such as those. No goals as yet. Andy Egley. O'Leary. Herman. Schellebaum. And yet another free kick. Marco Schellebaum and Heinz Hermann together. Worth making the point, stressing it, that a draw is really no use at all to either side if they want to maintain their hopes of qualification. There's the cross, and there's the push in there. Egley doing the pushing, and Ireland getting the free kick. Hermann floating the free kick. Watch for the big dark-haired fella Egley, who made the contact. Adjudged there to have done a bit of pushing as he headed that one towards Jim McDonough's goal. So, he's a worried man. I'm sure Owen Hand is rather concerned too. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And neither side with a goal to show for it. Jim Beglin on the attack. Unfortunate little bobble. But the pitch is the same for both teams. Now, Collier, much too long, and McDonough unwilling to let it go out. And in need of support there, because under the new ruling, the goalkeeper not allowed to move more than 4 steps with the ball after he has taken it into control in his hand. Well, that attack petered out. Hermann to Schellebaum. Bregi. Hermann. And Inal Bon. Bregi. He didn't get hold of it. McDonough was off diving. It only reached O'Leary in the end, but he just didn't get hold of it, Brady, but that spelled danger for Ireland. Now here's Brady. Any danger for the Swiss? Asked a lot of Chris Hughton that ball. And Hughton, for that touch of silliness, is going to get his name taken. Really no need for that at all. And a player of his experience should know better. Back in the action quickly. Geiger. And now Brady again. Hermann alive to the danger. Sheedy fouling his man. Swiss wanted advantage played. Heinz Hermann. Collier. And Luthi there, and cleared by Jerry Daly. And Stapleton to Daly. Looking for Cascarino. And you may just notice at the top of your picture there's a spot of bother on the terraces, and I'm sorry to say that the lads in green are involved in it. That's not to say that they're at fault by any means, but there is some bother on the terraces behind the Swiss goal. Hermann moving forward. Paul McGrath has left the dugout and begun to warm up. Brady away with the ball. Stapleton. I can report that the trouble there was seems to have been minor and has ceased. Stapleton back to Houghton. Beglin. Paul McGrath has now got the tracksuit off. A large green number 12 is showing on the back of his shirt, so he'll be in the action soon. It's now Geiger for Switzerland. Luthi to run, but the pass was far too long. Cascarino there, within Albon. Play on to the referee. Well, that's the Irish bench waiting to send Paul McGrath in. Schillebaum. And a chance here with O'Leary to the rescue. The ball from Perret on the right wing, and O'Leary had to clear it. Schillebaum again. McCarthy up this time. Safety with a goal kick. And they'll make the substitution and take the pressure off, because pressure there certainly was on the Irish team. McDonough has taken the goal kick. Play will have to continue. Here's that incident again. Beglin beaten by the pace of the ball. Perret getting it in. Mate couldn't connect. And O'Leary had to save the day. Lawrenson now. Jerry Daly's the player going to be substituted. Sheedy shoots. Engel safe this time. Beglin retrieving the damage. Ball out now. The Swiss want to carry on, but they can't be that quick. And so with 25 minutes to go, Paul McGrath of Manchester United comes on to make his 6th appearance for Ireland. Jerry Daly goes off. McGrath, who replaced Tony Grealish in the match in Dublin in June, took part in the eventual 3-0 victory. And no goals as yet in this one. Herman to take the throw. Corner has been awarded. Herman's corner. Clearing header from McCarthy, and Brady is off in chase. Sheedy's gone through the middle. Stapleton on the ball. Sheedy's still going. Swiss, though, have funneled back. Brady again. Beglin. Chance of the swift counter here. Lawrenson alive to the danger. Brady again. And that's for Cascarino. Now, it's interesting that Paul McGrath should have been used to replace Jerry Daly, because Owen Hand, talking before the game this afternoon, stressed that he'd packed his substitutes with front players because this was a match they had to win. The straight swap has been a midfielder for a midfielder. We can only assume that Daly was feeling the pace, because certainly in terms of the game plan, swapping a midfielder for a midfielder with 20 minutes to go, or 25 to go, is not what the doctor ordered. Ireland, meanwhile, have won a free kick. That's what the whistles were for. The Swiss reserve bench all warming up, while Kevin O'Callaghan has joined them on the touchline. So perhaps we are going to see an extra front man added to the fray. Beglin to the rescue. And that's Kevin O'Callaghan. And he is going to join the action. The Swiss have all their substitutes out at the moment. Just needn't imply anything. Very often managers use that as a simple ploy to urge those on the pitch to greater effort for fear that they're about to be replaced. Brady has won a free kick. Carl Engel has the organising to do. Stapleton up, Cascarino there too. Well, he could very nearly have written a piece of history for himself. Was very sharp on the turn, Tony Cascarino. Stapleton went up for the free kick, but watch for Cascarino a little further over. There's Stapleton, it broke to Cascarino. Was quick on the turn, and that wasn't very far away at all. Second substitution being made. Kevin Sheedy is departing the scene, and Kevin O'Callaghan goes on. 20 minutes to go. O'Callaghan, whose last appearance was at Wembley when he came on as a substitute against England in March, now with Portsmouth, and the score of 2 goals in his last 2 games for them. 19th appearance for Ireland. Goal scorer in form. Fingers crossed for him. He's never got a goal for Ireland. 10 here is Brady. How did he keep control? Collar, Newton away. So the last card has been played, as far as Owen Hand is concerned. It's up to the 11 on the pitch now to fashion the victory that is the prerequisite of any hope of advancement in this World Cup. After Northern Ireland's scoreless draw today, we don't want another one here tonight. McDonough saving. O'Callaghan's first touch. Two of them with him and no support. In the end, the ball was out of play anyway. And those the Swiss, hoping for a call. Hermann. Schellebaum to Hermann. Another corner. Dangerous man, Heinz Hermann. Brady to take the corner. And Ireland have had problems with corners earlier on. Not such a good corner this time. Brady with a chance to take it away. O'Callaghan is to the left, Cascarino going through the middle. O'Callaghan fouled. And now Schellebaum for Switzerland. Bregi. They seem content to let the Swiss play. Could be a dangerous ploy. Koller. Donna well placed. Cascarino is all on his own. Held it up well. Now McGrath. Stapleton. And that's a corner. Seemed to be losing his balance as he shot, but the deflection means Ireland have the corner and the chance to arrange something rather more positive. That's Jean-Paul Briguer, awaiting his chance to come on. Brady will take this corner with a little over a quarter of an hour to go. 3 Irishmen in the area, 4 along the edge. Cascarino wants it played to the head. Well, I think the less said about that, the better. Swiss substitution will send off or take off Marco Schellebaum and send on Jean-Paul Briguer. Schellebaum certainly looks as if he's given his all. 23 years of age from Bâle, replaced by Briguer, who comes from Sion. Brady and McCarthy to O'Callaghan. Fouled surely. McGrath, Cascarino. McGrath's touch finding O'Callaghan. Perret gave away the corner. Oh, Mick Byrne on the edge there, fighting the fingernails. Meat and drink to the goalkeeper. O'Leary won that well. McCarthy. And McGrath. Again, the balance eluded him. It's quite a heavy dew this time of the year in Switzerland, and I would think the top surface is quite greasy by now. 9:30 on a Swiss evening, which means there's 13 minutes still to play. Switzerland 0, Ireland 0. Brady coming away with it. While he was doing that, Beglin was committing a foul. Geiger's free kick. McCarthy won that. Back in again by Collard. Desperation. Now Briggy. Lawrenson. And Egley. And McGrath. They're really going in helping leather the Swiss. Here's O'Callaghan with a chance to break. And after all that, the ball given away. Collard. Petty. O'Leary. And now Stapleton. And Brady. O'Callaghan. Intelligent ball by O'Callaghan. Beglin with time to measure the cross. Stapleton! That could well be the final act in the drama. I know there's still 12 minutes to go, but from 6 yards you're going to bury them. The Swiss on the attack now. And Mate doing something similar at the other end. Well, Frank Stapleton got the first in Dublin against the Swiss. Here's Mate going through again. Blasting it wide. He got a couple for Manchester United against Newcastle last Wednesday. He too would appear to be in goal-scoring form, but that was a bad miss. O'Callaghan. Herman away. Brady. Houghton. And Brady. And the free kick is Ireland's, in as good a position as they're likely to get tonight. And the lads are delighted. And Frank Stapleton, the skipper there, you may have just noticed, this is the foul again. He left it well for Brady. Brady trying to go through his man. Well, he won the free kick. Stapleton doing a Kieran Fitzgerald and exhorting his men to one last effort, I think you may have noticed. Is this to be the effort? O'Callaghan. And McGrath steaming after it. Beglin. McGrath. Beglin. Well played, Paul McGrath. O'Callaghan. Poor ball by Beglin. Brady did well. McGrath. And McCarthy. They're going backwards again. Houghton. Stapleton. Swiss wanted offside. That's for Lawrenson. Throw. Eight minutes to go. 8 minutes to go. Throw to Ireland. Mick McCarthy is the long throw expert. No, not normally in that direction. Houghton, offside. Brady. Bagley. And a good overlap by Petty. Beglin was blocking. Well, they've given the Swiss a corner. Bear in mind the problems there were earlier from Swiss corners. And once more, they didn't seem to be in control. Got away with it. O'Callaghan to Brady. The whistle had gone. Probably just as well. Brady would have done well to catch that. They still believe behind the goal, defended by the Swiss. That's where the chant of Ireland, Ireland is coming from. Stapleton's touch. Cascarino chases. Goal kick. Well, Mick Byrne, the trainer, wanted a victory tonight to send as a happy birthday present to his 6-year-old daughter Anne. With just over 5 minutes to go, it looks like neither she nor he are going to be satisfied on this night. The Swiss find it hard to score goals, but my goodness, the Irish have shown the way in that department tonight too. 2 good chances missed. Most glaring of the misses, I think, was Frank Stapleton's 5 minutes ago. No goals, 85 minutes played, and Mexico slipping over the horizon. It was Brigger on Brady. Another Irish free kick. Another wasted pass. And offside, or ball out signaled by the Swiss. Irish throw. And the ball will have to come all the way back for a throw to Switzerland. Brady. And McDonough was in trouble. Collaert was the shot. Deflected, it's true. McDonough recovered sufficiently to save it. Well won by McGrath. Ian Albon, the player down. Lawrenson. Fouling his man. Ian Albon is still on the ground, so the crowd are whistling. And now on his feet, there'll be no need to call on the trainer. So that's him in the play. And McGrath beating him again. McGrath once more, and again the Swiss with a chance to clear it. The help seemed an awful long time in coming. Now Stapleton. Swiss ball.
Thomas Tommel und Safner, bitte sofort ins Sekretariat, Tribüne, erster Stock.
And play just held up while Luthi is seen to, thundering off the pitch and into the fencing. Ian Albon. 3 minutes to go. And Cascarino was onside. The control let him down. Now Brady. Briggy now. Mate Brigger. They'll count that as a miss, but he made the position for himself. Briggy, been instrumental in all the good things that the Swiss have done. Played it wide to Mate on the wing. He found Brigger, the substitute. A flashing shot was well wide. Meanwhile, Ireland have won a free kick. Lawrenson to Kevin O'Callaghan. And another free kick. Guilty powder this time, Perret. Well, there's the time, match time. 43 and a half minutes almost gone in the second half. 90 seconds to go. The Swiss voting with their feet and leaving the stadium. And this result, it would appear, is precisely what the Danes and the Soviet Union would have requested of these two parties tonight. The spoils shared, a point apiece, and the way clear for Denmark and the Soviet Union to march forward to Mexico. But one last chance perhaps to come from the Irish. Brady. Stapleton was offside. Into the final minute. The Swiss now less than a minute away from 4 games without a goal. And the Irish, a different team from the one that beat them 3-0 in Dublin. Another booking going on here. More time wasted, 2 of them booked, Beglin and Briga, for that little incident. Time to hold things up, to take what rhythm there might have been out of the game. With just 10 seconds of normal time to go now. Brady, lovely little ball that was from Egley. But now McCarthy. O'Callaghan for a final flourish. No. And there's no time for any more anyway. No time to add on. Total disappointment. Final score on a very disappointing night in Bern. Switzerland 0, Republic of Ireland 0. And for both, it would appear, World Cup 1986 is gone. From Bern, back to the studio in Dublin.
Welcome to Moscow and the 100,000 capacity Lenin Stadium. At noon today, visibility was very bad, but the fog has cleared. The evening is crisp and dry, about 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Soviet Union playing left to right. A team along expected lines. They've used 25 different players in their last 7 games. So obviously they're unsure of their personnel and their blend. Up goes Jim Beglin. There'll be a pressure situation here for the Irish. Got man off. Ireland employing a sweeper this evening. Mark Lawrenson playing behind 4 in what Owen Hand hopes will be a flexible system. When they have the ball, it gives them an option of 5 midfielders, and when the Soviets have it, 5 defenders. Ireland's captain, Stapleton. Grealish. Good interception by Bubnov. That was blocking. And the foul is against Mark Lawrenson. And already the ball hasn't come up to the mark. Just 2 minutes with that football. And the Lenin Stadium here at the Luchniki complex is packed to that 100,000 capacity. Caterina of Italy, the referee in charge. Waddock read that well. I wish Vasti trying to come through. Liam Brady. Houghton. Stapleton putting pressure on Morozov, the number 2. Good ball, good play by Ireland there under pressure in defence. Winning themselves a throw-in. Mick McCarthy to take it. Reasonable expectations of a long one. Certainly nobody within 20 yards of him. Cascarino with Bubnov leaning on his shoulders. Gotsmanov. Morozov, dark right back. Good tackler and a good attacker. Cherenkov. Demianenkov, the dangerous left back who loves to raid on the left. The tackle was Tony Grealish. Hugin's interception. Shivadze from Dynamo Tbilisi. Elegant and exceptionally good sweeper. That's McCarthy with Protasov and Jim Begler. Stapleton. Waddock. Stapleton again. This is Brady. O'Leary to Houghton. Lawrenson. The chance has fallen here to Grealish. But Castorino has gone a step too far ahead of the movement. Now Brady to Begler. Good start by the Irish. Back to Brady. Castorino didn't time his jump very well. Here's Houghton. Stapleton in there on the far side, but killed by Moroso. About 600 Irish supporters here cheering the team in white. Liam Brady. With the formation that Owen had has chosen this evening, he's hoping that Brady will have the freedom to go a little more forward, with Waddock and Grealish anchoring the midfield. And so far, it appears to be working okay. Foul on Frank Zipp. Rinat Desailly, the great goalkeeper from Moscow Spartak. Jim Begler. Too deep. Demianenkov. Gary Waddock foul. Shivadze. Here's Moroso. Shivadze. Waddock. Moroso denies Brady, but still a throw to Ireland. Castorino. Gutmanov. Now Brady again. Grealish has made a run towards the penalty spot. But Brady overhits Castorino. Goal kick for Desailly. As I say, 25 players the Soviet Union have used in the last 7 games. But and the results probably show it. 2 defeats and 2 draws. Protasov there stopped by a very good tackle by Mick McCarthy. Still that outstanding World Cup record of those remains unblemished. They've never lost at home, and it's 2 decades since they've conceded a goal in the World Cup. Cherenkov. Goal kick Ireland. Cherenkov plays with Spartak here in Moscow. Seamus McDonough, who has gone now 310 minutes without conceding a goal for us. Jim Begler. O'Leary. Obviously, McDonough's going to loft one. Castorino with Bubnov. Stapleton with Moroso. And off balance, Gary Waddock, as they try to get a left foot shot in. Certainly a very good first 8 minutes for the Irish team. They've taken the game pretty well to the Soviet Union. And that extra man, that spare man at the back, has certainly worked so far. This is Shevaz. Sherenko. Zavarov playing it out to Demyanenko. Dangerous on that right foot. Knocked into Sherenko. Protasov deflected the ball. And very nearly caught McDonough on the wrong foot. Bubnov, very tight marker and a very quick player. He's marking Kasparov. Alenikov. Leading scorer in the Soviet Union, 29 goals this season. He scored the winner against Denmark, the number 10. Alenikov. Protasov. Grealish. Waddock. Devlin, the Irish skipper. Shevaz. Sherenko. Demyanenko on the left wing. Hit by Houghton. Sherenko. Waddock got it away. Here's Stapleton. Foul by Morozov. Ireland have only scored 7 goals in their last 15 away World Cup games. That's stretching back to 1965. Mark Lawrenson's free kick. Easy header for Shevaz. Nice to flick on. Protasov. The blocking was coming in on the left, wanted to pass. And it certainly annoyed his striking partner for not supplying it. Demyanenko. Alenikov. Sherenko. Ireland attempting to do what 14 nations have failed to do in nearly half a century, and that's score a World Cup win in the Soviet Union. In fact, it's 20 years since they actually conceded a World Cup goal here. Lovely turn by Frank Stapleton, left his mark on Morozov. Kasparino's made a move in, Kasparino's in. Well, this is a very good challenge by Bubnov. Good piece of play by Frank Stapleton then. Here's Declan to Brady. McCarthy. Stapleton, Declan. Tackled by Gusmanov. Good run, Jim Declan. This is a very positive performance by Ireland. Coming from the launch pad of having safety at the back. And it really is at last nice to see it. There's the line up there. Frank Stapleton, far post. Cascarino in the box as well. Brady with the corner kick. Here's Grealish. In goes McCarthy. But an illegal challenge. Much to the displeasure of referee Catherine from Milan. Of Lawrenson's head. clubmate Beglin there to clear it away. Plays Ireland into trouble, but Beglin himself who recovers it. And a throw into the Soviet Union. Cherenkov. Looking for Demianenko again. Blocking it for Tassim in the middle. Cherenkov trying to cross. It's blocking. Good tackle by Mark Lawrenson. Excellent tackle by Lawrenson. He's very good at that, Mark Lawrenson. That last-ditch tackle, he really has perfected it. Here's Gutsmanov. And it's David O'Leary this time who pokes it away. To Grealish. Beautiful control by Chivas. Looking for blocking. Looking for a flag. The Irish players look to the linesman, but there was no offside. Lawrenson to Brady. Gutsmanov with the throw in for the Soviet Union. Chivadze, Morozov. Alenikov to Chivadze. Demianenko again, blocking it, Protasov in the middle, blocking was going in, and it's Lawrenson again. Lawrenson again. Grealish. Cascarino, not getting an inch out of Bubnov. Here's Houghton. Cascarino to Tony Grealish. Good early ball to Stapleton. Some of the Soviet press corps, photographers branch. It's Gutsmanov. Protasov with McCarthy. They're having a right duel. O'Leary is taking blocking and McCarthy is marking Protasov. The man who's taking a careful eye on them all is the referee, Catherine from Milan in Italy. Lawrenson to Waddock. Chivadze. Two very fine men playing behind the back rows today. Chivadze for Soviet Union, Mark Lawrence as well. Both excellent players. Demianenko. Beglin there as cover. And a throw in to the Soviet Union with 17 minutes gone and no score in Moscow. Ground packed to its 100,000 capacity. A crisp, cold night. Gutsmanov. Blocking. Demianenko, the fullback who loves to be an outside left. Goes for the 1-2. Nice play by the Soviet Union. And referee Catherine is very unimpressed by the fall of Zavarov. The knock on by Cascarino to Stapleton, a lovely back heel. Support is coming from Beglin and Brady. Brady couldn't channel it through to Gary Waddock. slipped up, but the extra man at the back is there, and this time it's David O'Leary. That's Madoff number 7, but the real danger is coming up that left-hand side from fullback Demianenko. Very dangerous player. Here he is again. Stays wide on the touchline, receives the ball, stays typically that way all the time, and then sneaks forward right up the line and has a good right foot, likes to come inside. This is Houghton. Cascarino with Bubnov. Linesman taking a double, much to the joy of the crowd here. If the crowds react the same way to falling officials everywhere. Cherenko. Morozov. Cherenko again. Deglin with Gutmanov. Zavarov. Wadok had launched himself very early, but illegally. Soviets didn't like it. And neither, I should imagine, did Gutmanov. He looks as though he might be going to have a pot. It seems a really optimistic distance to be having a try at Seamus McDonough. As we thought. Gutmanov. Morozov. Stopped by Stapleton. He's played very well, in my opinion, so far. Here's Cascarino. Brady. Corner kick, Soviet Union. From possession to Ireland to pressure for Ireland. Lockeen with the corner kick. Bubnov is up there. So is Protasov. Cherenkov across, McDonough's lost it. And in the melee, it's gone to be over for a corner kick. It was Tony Cascarino who was back there on his own goal line, playing a large part in all of that. Again, viciously curling in from the corner kick. Brady to Stapleton. No, Leary went for it back. Shivat. Looking for blocking. "22 minutes gone in the Lenin Stadium, the Lenin Olympic Stadium in Moscow. Soviet Union 0, Ireland 0. That's Oleg Blokhin in his 96th international tonight. Stapleton to Grealish. Cascarino, Grealish. Cherenko. Local player here with Spartak. Protasov. Jim Begler retaliating. Beglin, Houghton. Bubnov so far has pretty well shackled Tony Cascarino. So Frank Stapleton has been doing most of it up front. Morozov. Aleniakov. but fouled by Stapleton, and the free kick to the Soviet Union. Number 9, Elenikov. Shivat. This is Demianic. Bubnov, the big centre-back, who simply hasn't got a foot astray. Drilling one through to Blocking. With Blocking is Lawrenson. With him now is O'Leary. Still does well, and Demianenko backs him up, and this looks good. Blocking's in with a chance. Chernenko. And McDonough was smartly down. Good save, McDonough. What a good move by the Soviet Union, with Blocking the central figure in it. Although it was Chernenko who got the shot. Cascarino got a touch on. Gotsmanov. Morozov. Ireland funnel back, gets 5 men back, 1 behind 5. Here's the 1. Lawrenson. Cascarino. Houghton. Brady. And it's Lawrenson breaking for the back. Good use of the spare man. Plays it with Stapleton. Stapleton pulls away from the cover. Houghton's backing up. But look at the number of men Ireland have got forward now. Houghton supplies the cross. Lawrenson was in there. And a battle to keep it from being goal kick is successful by Jimmy Beglin. Own hand. Shivat. Brady. Lawrenson to McCarthy. Overhitting Cascarino and easy for Bubnov. Here's Morozov. Shivadze. Shirenko. Zavarov. Nice play. Getting Gotsmanov away on the right wing. Blocking and Protasov are in the middle. Good cross. David cross. And a very difficult ball for the goalkeeper. McDonough did extremely well. It's a little windy here too in the Lennon Stadium tonight. The wind has got up in the last 10 or 15 minutes, and that was a vicious one. It could very well have ducked into the net. The 2 centre-backs for the Soviet Union, Shivadze and Bubnov, have come through for the corner. Corner kick off Mark Lawrenson. Zavarov. Two good saves by McDonough in the last 5 minutes. One getting quickly down to his left on the ground, and then that tip over. Volleyball style, a very difficult ball indeed. Poor corner and swept away by Mick McCarthy. It's a fine touch, nearly at halfway. There's one of the danger men, Demianic, Dynamo Kiev. Johnny Cascarino, no joy so far. He puts himself about and he really tries. Shivadze. Demianenko. Shivadze. Of course, Protasov trying the partnership with Blocking again. Houghton. Here's Cascarino. Brady in support. Supporting Brady is Beglin. He got the legs first? No. And that